Hello guys, I'm Pickles Parker, and today I will be giving you my movie reaction for Justice League. Enjoy! So yes, Justice League, the film that we've been waiting for absolutely years, the film that this DCU has been working up to, and the film that was applauded by critics when it first came out and slammed a day later. So what do I think? Well, I think it was pretty good. Definitely not as bad as the critics say. It did what it needed to do. It was a pretty good film, a very enjoyable film. The villain was a bit weak, Steppenwolf, but because they focused a lot more on the team, I think that was not necessarily a bad element. I think all the characters were good, they all had an equal role. I think Aquaman was possibly not in it as much as he could, but he still got a fair bit of screen time. Seeing as this film had to introduce 3 new characters that we hadn't seen before, it did a very good job of that. Cyborg, was really good. I thought he wasn't going to be in it much. The other two, Flash and Aquaman, were going to be in it more, but no, he had an equal amount of screen time and he was quite important to the plot. Flash was really good. Ezra Miller, he was really good as Flash. A breath of fresh air from the TV Flash, which is getting a bit stale currently, but I think that Ezra Miller gave a really nice breath of fresh air as his almost Spider-Man, almost Tom Holland Spider-Man-esque performance as a Flash. I like Jason Momoa as Aquaman. He was good, possibly not in it as much as the other two, but he was still pretty good in it. And Batman, Wonder Woman, Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot were really good in it as well. I love the team they brought there as the Justice League, and it was definitely worth the wait. I think it did its job. And there are bits I really like in it. I have a few flaws, apart from the villain was weak, but I don't think that's bad because they focused upon the team. I like the whole atmosphere of it, how you had the Atlanteans, the Amazons and the Man. The backstory was a very Lord of the Rings-esque, but I kept on getting flashbacks from Lord of the Rings, but I think the mother boxes were used well, and it's a very good introduction for the characters, and it just sets up the Justice League. Superman was used quite well in it. Obviously it's no surprise that he is in the movie, but yeah, he's in it more than you would think, but not in it as one of the main characters. But I think he's used well. It's plausible how they bring him back from the dead, and he's good when he comes back. But one of my main problems is it's clear that they're trying to right the wrongs of what they've done before. They're clearly trying to rewrite the wrongs they did in Batman v Superman. You can kind of see it, how Superman's more powerful than all of them, whereas he was on level pegging in Batman v Superman. How Batman loved Superman, whereas he hated him in Batman v Superman. And how Superman is more Superman-esque, whereas he was a bit of a dick in Batman v Superman. So they're clearly trying to right the wrongs. This film is definitely not as dark as the others. It's definitely more like there's quite a few jokes in there. It's quite a funny movie, not comedy-esque like for Ragnarok, but I think it's similar to like things like the Avengers and films with its tone. And I think that that's probably down to Joss Whedon stepping in a last minute, because obviously Zack Snyder had to go away. I think he probably did make it a bit lighter for the better. The movie looks great. I love the movie. I love the action set pieces. Obviously there were little nods to other films, but I think that it's very much setting up a whole new chapter in the DCEU. And I think that DCU has had some rocky foundations, but I think it's finally starting to get together. The music was good. Obviously it's composed by Danny Elfman, the one who composed the legendary Batman 1989 soundtrack. That was good. Sometimes a bit overbearing at times, but I like the music in it. The action's good. The editing's brilliant. Yeah, I really love the movie. It was really good. I've been waiting for a Justice League movie for a while, and this one certainly didn't disappoint. I'd say it's definitely better than Avengers Age of Ultron. It's not as good as the Avengers, but I just think that just goes to a testament of how good the Avengers is. I think that it's a very enjoyable movie in itself, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know why critics hate it so much. I think I'm not sure Ben Affleck is in his own as Batman yet. He still looks a bit not quite found his Bruce Wayne in Batman yet. But I think given his own solo movie he will, but he's definitely better in this than he was in Batman v Superman. I think Gal Gadot's brilliant. I think that Wonder Woman is probably the DCU's most popular hero, because obviously Wonder Woman is done the best out of all their movies, and she definitely plays quite a big role in this movie. Like I said, Steppenwolf's a bit underused, but I think that was to be expected. I think it's plausible as they focused on the team. And I like the new characters that are in it. Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman. I look forward to seeing more of them in future Justice League films and their own respective films in the DC extended universe. Now I just need to talk about that end credit scene, because you have the post credit scenes. One of them is one with at the near the start of the credits, which is Flash having a race with Superman, sort of a jokey sort of one, and then you wait to the very end of the movie, but it doesn't disappoint. You have this guy goes to see Lex Luthor in Arkham and finds out, turns around and it's not Lex Luthor, it's some guy Lex Luthor's placed there, and Lex Luthor's escaped on a yacht, and you find that Deathstroke has visited Lex Luthor. Deathstroke will appear in a future film. I'm so happy. And he says that he needs to form a new league of his own, which obviously teases possibly the Legion of Doom, which I really liked. I just couldn't believe it when I seen Deathstroke there, and it was just so good. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor seemed a bit more Lex Luthor-esque than his previous Ace Ventura inspired performance in Batman v Superman. But I could just talk all day about that end credit scene. One thing I will note is that scene at the very end of the trailer where Alfred looks into glass and he says, "Bruce told me you'd come, let's hope you're not too late." That's not in there, which I was a bit disappointed at, because I thought that could have been as a post-credit scene with Green Lantern, but I'm not too bothered. It was obviously there just to tease. One thing at the very end of the movie is they're making the Hall of Justice, obviously, and they say 6 seats, and Wonder Woman says no, because there will be room for more, which obviously teases more members coming into the Justice League. And you do see in the flashbacks to the Atlanteans fighting Steppenwolf with the Amazons and the Man, you do see a few Green Lanterns there, which obviously means that Green Lantern will be coming, which is cool. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this movie. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, and I'm gonna give it 4 stars out of 5. Really enjoyed this one. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content from my channel, then please hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hello, Garn Adam. So, Remembrance of the Daleks. It's funny because I was looking through your back catalogue and I listened to this one. It will be your first time you review this. It will be funny to see how your opinions change. But anyway, that I do love that McCoy
title sequence. The meteors are rubbish, but I really like the music, and I do quite like the logo as well. I really love the Doctor Ace dynamic in this one. I'm not gonna lie, McCoy's one of my least favourite Doctors. I always find him really annoying, but I loved him in that story. He was really, really good. Maybe if I watch more McCoy, then I might change my mind. The Daleks are pretty good in this one. They kill people, which is good. Their voices are a bit off though. The cliffhanger to part one is brilliant. I do love the Imperial design with the white and gold. I wish they would come back. Um, the concept of this concept of the story with the two renegade dark factions is a really nice one, and they could have done that with the paradigms having a sort of a civil war against the usual bronze Daleks, which would have been a good idea, but obviously they didn't do that because they got rid of the paradigms. But I love the concept. I love the breaking the fourth wall joke when on the TV when they reference Doctor Who. The Special Weapons Dalek makes its first appearance. I love the Special Weapons Dalek, and of course, who can forget that line? Unlimited rice pudding! So yeah, this story is actually really nice. 9.5 out of 10. See you guys next week.